Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon, and look, your Instagram account might have gotten hacked. Your data might have been breached, but it's okay. According to Meta, according to Instagram, it's fine. Barely an inconvenience. So we're going to talk about what happened and what they're doing to patch that up. But apparently this data was leaked a couple of years ago. There were 17.5 million passwords, usernames leaked, all kinds of personal information. And this is the risk that comes with using social media, right? You never know who's actually getting your information. So just be prepared, right? If you go online, just be prepared. Anything that you post on any of these platforms, whether it's a DM or an address or, private photos of a certain nature, just imagine somebody could be getting into your DMs. Your DMs are not private, right? And that's how you have to approach it. And if you're not comfortable with that information getting out to the public, then you shouldn't be posting it privately, in my opinion. But here we are. People think that their social media is safe and secure always, and that's not the case, right? It's a corporate product. So this comes from Engadget. Instagram says accounts are secure after wave of suspicious password reset requests. So on the other hand, Malwarebytes said this incident is related to an alleged leak that includes usernames, email addresses, phone numbers, and more. Yeah, apparently they're selling this on the dark web. Of course, Malwarebytes, though, I mean, look, let's be honest. They're selling antivirus software, right? So they're going to be like, hey, you need to subscribe to us to make sure your data is safe. Maybe they did it. Who knows? Who knows? I always wonder, do these antivirus companies actually create the viruses and then sell you the cure for the virus? Do they, sell your data on the dark web so they can sell you a solution for that? I don't know. I've wondered that. If you received a bunch of password reset requests from Instagram recently, you're not alone. Malwarebytes, an antivirus software company, initially reported that there was a data breach revealing the sensitive information of 17.5 million Instagram users. Malwarebytes added that the leak included Instagram usernames, physical addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, and more. However, Instagram said there was no breach and that users were secure. Guys, barely an inconvenience. Don't worry. Don't stop using us. They said, we fixed an issue that let an external party request password reset emails for some people. Some people. It's 17.5 million people. Some people. There's no breach of our systems, and your Instagram accounts are secure. You can ignore those emails. Sorry for any confusion. I did not get one of those emails, so I guess we're lucky. In the Malwarebytes post, the company added that the data is available for sale on the dark web and can be abused by cyber criminals. Malwarebytes noted, yeah, it's like some kid in his dorm room. That's your cyber criminal right there. Malwarebytes noted in an email to its customers that discovered the breach during its routine dark web scan. It sounds so does this stuff go on all the time? Absolutely. Look, just assume your social security number, your banking information, all that stuff. Just assume somebody's got access to it because they do. They already have access to it, right? What you do is you tank your credit score so there's no incentive. Just stop paying your bills for 6 months and see what happens. So there's no incentive to steal your ID. Be like, yeah, this guy's got a 500 credit score. Screw this. We're not gonna next. The reported breach has resulted in users receiving several emails from Instagram about password reset requests. According to Malwarebytes, the leaked information could lead to a more serious attack, like phishing attempts or account takeovers. In response, Instagram posted on X that users can ignore recent email requests, requesting password resets. We fixed the issue. While Instagram said this isn't a data breach, its parent company has been in hot water for data breaches in the past. If you haven't already, it's always a good idea to turn on two-factor authentication and change your password. Even better, you can review what devices are logged into your Instagram account. Update. The story and headline have been updated with Instagram's statement. Barely an inconvenience. Okay. This person, they said, yeah, we fixed the issue. Okay, so this person says, from X, I'm glad you shared this on X because no one would see it on Threads. Oh, there was no breach. No breach, but an external party can trigger a password reset. Sounds like a breach. I don't believe you. Same vibe. One, a competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX is fine. Assets are fine. Yeah, it's a very weird thing. Like, they're going to tell you it's fine because they don't want you to feel insecure, right? Sid here says, next, please fix your non-existent support and recover accounts that were wrongfully suspended by you. Yeah, Instagram is really weird, man. Like, people can get into it pretty easy. We had problems early on. I forgot we even had an Instagram account. Like, we post over there more than we used to, but I forgot we had one, and we had people trying to get into it, so I had to turn two-factor on. But we had like all these login attempts, and I'm like, who the hell are you? And then we had people like bombarding the DMs with like, I hate you, Clownfish. You hate gay cartoons. What's wrong with you? And always an anonymous account too. Like, show your face. Tell me who you are. You know who we are. You tell me who you are, and then we'll have a conversation. Levi says there was no breach is the tech version of it. I promise she's just a friend. This is the bigger story. The bigger story isn't that, you know, a major social media company had a breach. The bigger story is nobody believes you. That's the bigger story. I keep receiving those messages, says Edgar. Hi, Citizen Edgar. We got a request to reset your password. Go F yourself. Why should an external party request a reset, and how would people know if those requests are legit, not part of a scam? Grok, no, what's Grok say? Okay, no breach. According to Meta, there was no breach, just a fixed issue allowing external reset requests. However, reports link this to a 2024 data leak exposing millions of usernames and emails, no passwords. Accounts are secure if you ignore the emails and enable two-factor authentication. Well, you should always do two-factor authentication, always. So here is, let's see, the initial report from Malwarebytes. They said cyber criminals stole the sensitive information of 17.5 million Instagram accounts, including usernames, physical addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, and more. They said the breach, Seb says the breach data from 2022 is already known. Except since 2022, I got 2 password reset requests, and both happened this week. How do you explain that? The media are all referring to the same individual, Solonik, who allegedly shared a 2024 leak. In reality, this is a repost of data from 2022. Moreover, the thread has been moved. As for the password reset requests, I receive dozens of them every month and have for several years. Yeah, we've gotten that too. And that's why I had to turn on two-factor. Like for all of our social accounts, I had to turn on two-factor, and it's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a royal pain in the ass. Like every time I want to log in on a different computer, we move around a lot because we have recording space at home. Then we have our office for other businesses, and for a while we had the gaming center. So it was like wherever we go, I had to like log in again. And it's like can't even log into anything without my damn phone. So yeah, it sucked. The Instagram data leak file was created on June of 2022 and shared via cloud service in 2023. Remains interesting as is now being widely distributed with the public obtaining it for free for the first time. Yeah, this is kind of weird. It's been out there for a couple of years. Can you give me the link? Yeah, so like, look, I mean, this is, who do you believe, right? Because you've got social media companies saying, hey, we're safe and secure, use our platform. And then you've got Malwarebytes, whose business is selling you cybersecurity tools. So they're going to look for cybersecurity problems, because if there are no problems, then they're out of business, right? So like, I don't know. But yeah, just a reminder, turn your two-factor authentication on. Every social media account you have, you should definitely be turning it on. Just because, you know, that's the way it works, right? That's the way it works. I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe, but we will talk later.